Hello there, welcome to the Bright Show right here on ATU TV. My name is Bright Watch It Blade, and as you all know, we are starting the SRC election series, and we'll be having one-on-one conversation with the SRC presidential aspirant to discuss about their policies, their mission, their vision, and also the plans that they have for the student body. And I'm joined by one SRC presidential aspirant. He is in a person of Honorable Jali Sani. And also, I have here a member of ATU Parliament. He is in the person of Honorable Mensa Williams. Yes. And let me give you a bit background about my guest, the SRC presidential aspirant. He is a current president for COMSA and also going for SRC position. And also, Emmanuel is the minority member, right? Majority member of ATU Parliament. You are all welcome to the Right Show.
Thank you so much. Right.
Wow. All right. So let me come to Honorable Sani. Can you
Yeah.
tell us a bit about yourself? Who is Honorable Sani?
Okay. Thank you so much. So let me echo on the name again. The name is Abdul Jalil Sani.
Okay.
On campus, many are there who call me everyone Sani. Aspiring to be the next SRC president, a young individual that is living a life hoping to inspire the next generation. I think
Okay.
that should be it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. That's
Yeah.
cool. Okay. Let me come to Honorable Williams.
Okay, thank you. Okay, so Mensa Emmanuel Williams, a member of the ATU Parliament House, and of course the majority caucus. Yes.
All right. You're both welcome to the Right Show once again.
Thank
Thank you.
Okay. Let me start with Honorable. Everyone's Sani. Everyone's Sani. I've been hearing this on campus. Everyone's
Yeah.
Sani. Everyone's Sani. I don't know the meaning behind the name,
Yeah.
but let me ask him. Yeah. So everyone's Sani.
Yeah.
Is it a title or just a name for? I mean, a second name for Sani?
I would call it a description because that name emerged when I was contesting to be the COMSA president,
Okay.
then PRISA Public Relations Student Association. So from the students' own analysis, they detected that this is a kind of leader that includes almost everyone, one that is always present to listen to the voices and the grievances of the people. So it was on account of that they'll be like my Sani, you get that? So we just concluded it at everyone's Sani,
Everyone's
the
Sani.
leader that will be there for every individual.
Wow, that's a great
Yeah.
name.
Yeah.
Wow, beautiful. That's a great name.
Thank you.
All
Thank you.
right. So you are the current president for COMSA
Yeah. Yeah.
and also going for position.
Yeah.
How does it feel?
Ah, okay, it's hectic, but then it's I for the sake of the progress and the improvements, the fact that I'm getting closer to the destination that aligns with my vision of giving the student body a clear vision, I feel fulfilled that I'm embarking on this journey. Yeah, yeah.
I'll come back to you. Now,
Sure thing,
let me
sure
go
thing.
to Honorable Mensa. Yeah, so we have to know about Parliament a little bit. How is Parliament now? What is going on there?
Thank you very much for the expression. Okay, so far so good. ATU Parliament is really progressing very well with the leadership of our Honorable Renard, who is the Speaker of the current Parliament House right now. In his direction, we are on course and we are also trying to engage the student body with the SLC, especially the aspirants who are coming into office. So we are trying to create a certain room for the SLC to give us the privilege so that we can also represent the students body when it comes to the General Assembly or when it comes to accountability to the students of ATU Parliament. So ATU Parliament is still working, putting in the work, and also we are trying to structure, as I said, a room for the new aspirants or the new executives who are going to take over from this current SRC executives.
Wow. So it means that you are shaping a student to become great leaders.
Yes, please.
Oh,
Yes,
wow.
please. And not just great leaders, to enable them to speak confidently whenever they find themselves. So that's why we always tell students that they should feel free to come to the ATU Parliament, come and experience our sittings, and also feel free to ask questions whenever they see an honorable member on campus and stuff, so that we engage them and know what's going on, so that we can be their speaker on
Okay.
campus and
Okay.
also outside campus.
But so far, do you have anybody who has been in the ATU Parliament and also has contested for SRC position? And or let me say he or she is an executive there.
Oh yes, we have. Oh, we had many. In fact, they go through our parliament, our house.
Okay.
So we groom them from there. Then they have this courage of going in for a position.
Okay.
And when they go, the people accept them because of you have
Mm,
enabled them with the skills and also the courage to
okay.
speak and also to engage the students. So when they go, the students accept them, they vote for them, and they come into office.
Wow.
But the question is, are they willing to do what the students want?
Hmm.
Yes, because we have had a lot of honorable members coming out from the ETU Parliament. Yes,
Mm,
that went in for the SRC position, and they had it. They won.
mm.
They actually won, and after winning, they don't even come for sitting again. So there is a lot of tension and there are a lot of problem in the house when it comes to this particular issue about regrooming members going for the position, and after they turn their backs for the house and not get their house, especially the students, but because they don't fulfill their promise.
All right, all right. Let me ask Honorable Sani about this question.
Yeah.
Sani is once a member of AG Parliament,
Yeah.
and now, did you see him again? Or
Oh, so to say, okay, Honorable Sani was my majority leader when I joined the ETU Parliament.
Mm.
In fact, through him that I got inspired to join the ETU Parliament.
Oh, okay. Wow.
Yes, it was then known as The Voice.
Mm.
So I could watch him on platforms, giving out speeches, encouraging students to speak their way so that people will understand them.
Okay.
Okay, so he was once my leader, and I'm grateful to have him going for this SLC position.
Position.
But he normally, not, I didn't say normally, he sometimes visits us.
Mm.
Yeah, let's say when his schedules
I
are,
think because he's busy,
yeah,
the
when his
president for
schedules are
COMSA and all kinds of stuff, it's not
a
usual.
little bit loose, and then you come
Mm.
and pass by. But
Wow.
when he started his campaign, we have not seen him, so I don't know when he's coming to show.
Busy.
Definitely, I'll be there. I'll be
Come
there
and
today.
tell us that
All
the role
right.
is going in, so that we will also give him our support and
Definitely.
also
All
put in
right.
the grounds where that we need to do for him to get there. So
All
we
right.
are just waiting for him to show up.
Okay.
I'm on my way, brother. Thank you.
So, Honorable Sani,
Yeah.
what motivated you to go for the SRC position? You already had a president for
Yeah.
COMSA.
Yeah.
So, what motivated you to go for another position?
Good, good. So my motivation isn't really centered on being just the next SRC president, or I mean carrying the titles. I already have a similar title, but then the motivation is centered on me analyzing the current state of the student body and the university, and getting to realize that we as a community, we as a student body deserve much better than we are receiving right now. I'm not to condemn any, but then one skill of a leader is to be able to foresee things and know that this
Exactly.
is a state my people can get to. Yes, so
Mm.
I have the hope. I've seen the vision of us having a much better ATU, and I
Wow.
feel like that was the motivation. If there is a hope of getting better, then I shouldn't sit idle to see us struggle over little things or be in this current state. So the core motivation is centered on the fact that I feel like the community or the student body deserves much better.
Wow, the student
Yeah.
body deserves much better.
Yeah.
Now, someone would say Sani is the current president for COMSA.
Yeah.
What has he done so far
Yeah.
that a student will stand on to vote for him?
Yeah.
Can you mention some of the things that you've done for the department?
For COMSA,
Mhm.
it's a lot. I think COMSA on its own is first the name on its own is something that we worked on. Yes, the
Okay.
rebranding. When we came into office, it was PISA, it was public relations. And let me chip in this. Let me appreciate you a lot, sir. Right. I think I've been here to discuss this before. I've been here, you gave me the platform to discuss this. And this has been the very platform that groomed us. Since my brother mentioned how I was able to contribute, I have to also mention how you contributed to my journey to level 100. This was the office that gave us the confidence we have today. So thank you so much, sir. Right. So yes, back to the question. One of the things we've done so far that I'm very proud of is the rebranding of the association. Some time ago, Comsa had public relations students, we had multimedia students, we had
Okay.
graphic communication students, yet we were known as the Public Relations Students Association, making the other students feel not included or
Included,
neglected.
exactly.
For us to have a much inclusive environment, we focused on rebranding the association. That had to do with the name change, the souvenirs. We had to introduce laptoping and all that to build that unity and the cohesion.
Wow.
We've been able to introduce a COMSA dialogue too. COMSA is centered on communication.
Exactly.
Almost all the programs we offer are communication students. So to give the students that platform to be able to build their confidence or to rehearse the field they are going to, we came up with the idea of COMSA dialogue
Confident.
to
Wow.
give them that space to communicate and share ideas. I
Mm,
think right now we are working on Face of COMSA. That is the first edition ever.
okay.
There are a couple of things that COMSA we've really done, and you would
Mm,
bear with me that
mm.
COMSA is much vibrant than before. So
Yeah,
yes,
for now I can say yes because I
yeah,
personally have seen some changes in
definitely,
the administration.
definitely, yeah.
Wow. Now, why should someone trust you with their vote?
Okay. So first of all, um, I think track records do not lie. I've
Mm,
been tested. I've been in the shoes, similar shoes before, and I was able to give the betterment I promised the people. That alone should be able to give the people that trust in me to know that I'm not someone that is only calling for the position or for the power for personal gain, but then
mm,
the impact will be seen. Now,
mm,
once again, to the general public that do not really know about my stay or my leadership at Comsa 2, why they should believe in me is that someone that has critically analyzed being a victim just like they are to the challenges, the multiple challenges and
okay.
grievances we are facing. And I best understand these challenges. I best
Mm,
foresee the progress that can be made. And that is my core mandate and interest to work
wow.
around all of these.
Wow.
Yes, please. Yes, please.
Hold on, do you have any questions to ask him? Or okay. If
Okay.
no question, let me. Do
Okay,
you have any
well, you
question?
can go
All
ahead.
right. So you see, in A2, there are a lot of problems on
On
campus, and
campus,
students are complaining
there are,
left and right here and there about washrooms and classroom chairs and
yeah.
all kinds of stuff. What are the three major problems you've seen so far that you think when you get the opportunity to be the president,
Yeah.
you make some changes?
Okay, three major.
Yeah.
So I think you should address it from the basic needs, right?
Mm,
Some of the basic needs right now, our sanitation is very bad, our washrooms.
mm.
I mean, coming here, surprisingly, I wanted to use the washroom and I met a lady on her way. I was just like, don't go there, because she knows what she's seeing in there, right? That is how bad they are. So the washrooms,
Mm,
the inconveniences in the classrooms, students don't even get chance to sit on in
mm,
classroom and all that. And the one other thing is the Wi-Fi too. Because as
mm,
students, we really need the internet, most
exactly.
especially in the kind of era or generation we are. Almost everything is done online.
Mm,
So the Wi-Fi or the internet connectivity is
you
one
gotta
of
work on
the
them.
major problems we are facing. So
Wow,
we are intending to work around it.
wow,
Yeah, yeah,
wow. So, you see, most of the times we have presidential aspirants who
yeah.
will come and then promise to the student,
Mm,
give them golden policies and all kind of stuff. But then after they get a position, then
yeah,
that's it. We don't see them again.
yeah.
Like there is no connection between them and then the student again.
Mm.
What makes you different?
Okay. So I understand what you said is no different to what I hear almost every day when I go to engage students in classrooms. They'll be like, when you need the votes, you come around and all that, but then when you get the power. I understand that I've equally been a victim for about 2 years now or 3 years now, and I best understand how it feels to be in the
Mm,
shoes of the ordinary student. But then once again, the reason why we are standing out is that the challenges or the grievances the students are facing aren't secondary interest to us. This is
mm,
the core mandate. It's on account to analyzing that we are suffering as a student body, that we are rising. So I last had an interview and I mentioned something I would like to research on. I would
okay.
consider myself a failure if I come to office, give the students almost everything extraordinary and not be
Mm,
able to solve the common grievances or the challenges. Yes, we let's look at the Maslow's theory. we write from the basic needs to whatever need we need next.
Exactly.
So if we have basic needs and we don't pay attention to them, then um, doing something extraordinary wouldn't really be important in this era. Yes, yes. So
All right.
yeah,
All right. Honorable, do you have anything to say about all that he has said so far?
Okay. So I just wanted to ask our honorable member.
yeah, my brother, ask me.
You see, we are on ATU campus,
Yeah.
and we see what goes on and what comes in and what goes out.
Mm-hmm.
So we have experienced past SRC presidents,
Yeah.
their policies and their promises.
Yeah.
But you see, it's so unfortunate that at the end you see them not fulfilling even 5 of the 10 that they will list.
Mm.
You see, so in my question, I wanted to know how you are going to tackle this issue. It's
Yeah.
not about you fulfilling, but it's about you going back on records,
Good.
checking the promises they made,
Yeah.
and how are you going to come in to solve that problem? Because some problems are like on campus, we see them like everlasting problems. It's like it's not going to solve, not today or forever.
Yeah.
So every ATU student ask this question now. So when are these problems we assume as everlasting problem is going to solve? Which is the SLC past SLC president making promises that are very, very heavy, that they later leave it and leave office for the next one. When the next one also comes, he always reflects on it. Then later he does not even touch on it. Rather, you focus on new projects. So my question is, how do you go about this everlasting mind that we have? Like we have an everlasting problem on campus. Like as you said, one already. There's some like the washrooms problem,
Yeah.
lack of chairs,
Yeah.
and sometimes you and some two classes will be fighting over one lecture hall.
One lecture hall, exactly.
You see,
Yeah.
but in our opinion, you see that you see before the academic calendar comes out, everyone is instructed to one class or one lecture.
Yeah.
But so how come on a
The
lecture day
coalition.
you meet three classes fighting for one lecture
One
hall?
class.
So
Yeah.
that's an everlasting problem. We call
Yeah.
that everlasting problem as a student body. So
Okay.
how are you going to address this problem as we see as everlasting problem for it to be a problem solved in your office
Good.
when you are giving the money to
Okay. Good. I think that is a very good question, considering the fact that we are talking about the students' welfare. All right. I understand that we've been showed a couple of times. Even when I came to school, some years back, the washrooms I met are not so much different from the washrooms I visit today. So I believe these are some of the challenges you call everlasting because they've been in sessions. But you also agree with me that there are in some sectors that the current state we are having now, there were times they were better. Let's take the Wi-Fi for instance. There was an administration that was able to manage the Wi-Fi very much better than now, right? So one thing that I really look out to in leadership is learning. Every day to me is a learning process. I don't have to come and arrogantly want to bring out new ideas for myself or yes, I'm innovative, but sometimes it is very good to learn. Move to whoever was able to manage it better, get to know how that was done. Yes, so let's say the Wi-Fi like this, I think last year or the years before, it was better. So what is happening this year that it is in the current state it is right now? You get it? So what I'm trying to say is that we are open to learning, we are open to getting to know the right means to follow, the procedures to follow to be able to solve these problems. And also coming to the fact that many people do mention them, but at the end of the day, they leave without doing it. I feel like most of the challenges we are facing today is centered on the intentionality and the priorities. Now, if I may be wanting the power now and I feel like this is what the student need and this is how much I can follow you to get the interest of the students. And I get out there and my priorities shift. I feel like if I should do this for the students, I wouldn't be able to get this for myself. That is when all of these promises become just ordinary words. So I feel like it is much important that we are able to stick to the course we are heading on to. So the vision is clear. Our vision, my core vision is to be able to build a much convenient ATU for the student body. If I come to office and I'm able to solve this and I do something beyond this, I feel like that is a plus. But just like I stated earlier, if I'm not able to achieve this, I'll consider myself a failure. And this is a personal responsibility that I've seen for myself. We are all on long-term journeys. I'm planning to go beyond ATU. So if I come and tell you that I don't have a vote for me, I'll give you Wi-Fi, I'll give you washroom, only for me to get up there and do something else. I'm not sure when you see me, I mean, MP for Wale Wale constituency, you give good recommendations. So yes,
Exactly.
I mean, that is the
Exactly.
channel of life in
Exactly.
my ideology.
All right,
Yeah,
leadership comes with a lot of criticisms and all kind of
yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
Recently, I heard, like, I saw a message
Mm,
that's in the message, the person was expressing her view on how some one camp,
mm,
let me say one aspirant
mm,
and their camp,
mm.
um, was saying that Sani, he doesn't respect, he's arrogant and all kind of stuff. Have you heard anything like that? And how do you um, work on that?
I've heard this, but say right, we are in a part of the world whereby oftentimes assertiveness can be confused for arrogance. You get that when you are able to speak up, when you are able to stand your grounds and stand to your values,
Mhm, mhm,
you are
mhm.
known to be arrogant. So those that know me know very much how very much humble I am. But then humility shouldn't let you deviate from your values or being assertive. Silence is not humility, and assertiveness is not arrogance. So if I'm able to speak up, if I'm able to channel the grievances or the difficulties, that is not arrogance. If I'm silent over things, that too is not humility. You get it? So it just, but I don't know who is saying that, but I mean, people always have their own ideas about us. Yes, yes, yes.
Well, how do you feel being among this presidential aspirant? And it looks like you are young
Yeah,
because most of them are very old.
yeah.
And per what you said, I would
Mm,
say that might be true because you being young and being bold and confident enough
yeah,
to even like surpass them, it looks like.
yeah.
I mean, that's how they're going to see you.
Hmm.
That you know you are disrespectful and all kinds of
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
Yes. So, how do you feel being among all these people?
Well, I feel I am achieving my purpose in life. Yes,
Mm,
one of my greatest purposes is to be able to live a life that will inspire the next young individuals to let them know that you don't really have to be an old man to follow your ambitions or to achieve your dreams. You can be
exactly.
young and energetic, you can be young and ambitious. So I feel like yes, I'm fulfilling my purpose in life. Yes,
Mm.
and I'm inspiring the next young individual to know that they don't have to be macho man or they don't have
Before
to
they
be
go for position.
69 years
Wow,
before they can be
wow, wow.
someone great.
This
Yeah,
is great. This is
yeah,
great.
yeah.
Let me come to Honorable.
Okay.
Honorable, any question for us?
Okay, so since Honorable here is the president from Comsa,
Yeah.
Mhm.
okay, so I would like to ask him
Mm.
that don't he think that the student body needs a voice at the General Assembly? Not just any voice, but don't you think that there should be an amendment in the
Yes, I'll see
Constitution.
constitution.
SLC Constitution
Yeah.
that engages that puts the SLC president accountable to the student through the ATU Parliament. Because besides,
Mm,
ATU Parliament is not just any parliament. Yes, we are from the mother parliament, and
Yeah.
you can see for yourself
Yeah.
how the other universities engage with the student through the parliament, their
Mm,
parliament house there,
mhm,
so that they'll be asked some questions that are very, very important
mm,
during their scrutiny or during some accountability.
yeah.
Because I see that when they do that, it questions the president about whatever he or she is doing for
mhm,
the people and also for the school.
Yeah.
So,
mm.
as a COMSA president, don't you think there should be an amendment
Yeah.
in the constitution
Yeah.
that makes you or any other SLC accountable to the student through ATU Parliament?
Good, good. That's equally a great one.
Yeah.
I'll answer. I'll look. I mean, I'll analyze the question from two phases. First phase is the fact that I'm the former majority leader of HU Student Parliament, and second phase is that of a general student or concerned student, right? So I feel like proper leadership should always come with accountability. You
Mhm.
shouldn't be a kind of leader that wouldn't want to account for what you're doing. So that's it's a very positive one, yes. But oftentimes, I've been in your shoes before from the HU Parliament. We try to push this, but just like I'm saying, it is not all people that would want to render accounts in such
Mhm,
instance.
mhm.
But for me, that has the knowledge, for me, that's very much understand how crucial the presence of ATU Parliament is. I feel like it is something, even if we can't turn the General Assembly to something like how the other institutions, I think, is it
Doing
we have KUST, they do
KUST.
that, how dominant their parliament is. Even if we can't have it that way, then we should have a rep from the parliament, AT student
Mm,
parliament, to be there to be able to add the voices of the student body, right? Because I think that is equally a very much important. A little education to those out there. So the ATU student parliament is a non-partisan body that oftentimes do share ideas or deliberate on some of the crucial matters of the land. So these are very fine young minds that are needed to
mm,
contribute in the decision making body. So I
okay.
think it will be a very good thing, and I'll consider that. I'm glad you raised that to have at least a rep
All
in
right.
there. Yeah.
All right. So, due to time, we have a lot of questions to ask. I
Mm,
personally have a lot of questions to
yeah.
ask, but because of time, we find our way so that we end today's conversation.
Okay, okay. Thank you so much. So, first of all, I would like to appreciate the opportunity and the platform once again to be here. And I would like to echo on the fact that the good people out there that believe in the dream, that believe in the vision, that are supporting us, I'm very grateful to you all. We didn't start with much endorsement. As a matter of fact, we didn't start with much popularity. We started by one-on-one engagements, engaging you on the corridors, the campus, the your hostels, the learning centers, and gradually you tend to believe in the vision and you tend to side with us. That alone is enough of gratitude that I owe you. I want to echo on the fact that we are winning by hook or crook. We are on to victory, and I'm assuring you all that let us believe in each other. Let us believe in the cause, for victory is very near. We see
For
the
victory is
goodness of
very
the
near.
Lord. Yes, yes.
All right, hold on, we find
Okay.
a
So I would like to uh, remember the student body that this is your power.
Mm,
They say without this, you have no voice at the
yeah,
top there.
yeah,
So you are a student, you know what you are facing,
yeah.
you know what the challenge is. We have many aspirants on campus trying to convince us to vote for them. But this is the power. So on the election day, if you have any problem with anyone, you should put that aside. Focus on your challenges on campus and
Mm,
use this, your palm,
mm,
to vote for the right person you think suits the office that can solve your problems for you.
mm,
And also, I would like to remind that ATU Parliament is always open for anyone or everyone. Everyone is welcome. We are trying to groom students to become what they are or become literally just in the future,
All
like
right.
our honorable here, like
mm.
honorable
Thank,
Sani.
Yeah.
thank you.
All right. So thank you so much for joining us on today's conversation. And as you know, this has been the SRC election series. And a big thanks goes to our guests for making it